Holy shit. What has it been? Like 3 months since I last uploaded a video on YouTube? Oof, well damn. What is up, YouTube? It is Docky or Docky Style Gaming, and I'm back. Not back with anything in particular, just back finally. Back with the content, back with some changes to the channel and variety. But before I get into all the new stuff coming to the channel, I do owe all 6,000 plus of you that stuck with the channel in my absence some form of an explanation to where I've been these past few months. So most of you might already know that things started to slow down on the channel once Anthem dropped. I realized how trash the game actually was, and I felt bad for even promoting the game on the channel and potentially getting people to even buy that junk. So honestly, after that, Anthem had me a bit hesitant to even cover upcoming games on the channel out of fear that the games might be a letdown and the fact that I didn't want to overhype another garbage game. So I decided to pivot to a game that I actually wanted to cover and is actually the main reason why I created this channel in the first place. And that game is Mortal Kombat. Now, as some of you might know, Mortal Kombat is my favorite game of all time. The whole franchise, the series as a whole, everything from it, movies and all. And even my first like 50 videos were Injustice related, because anything NetherRealm Studios puts out, even back when they were Midway Games creating Mortal Kombat games, I love it. So that's originally what this channel was meant for before I started covering Anthem and other games like that as well, Warframe, Destiny, stuff like that. So shortly after I started covering some Mortal Kombat, started my new job, and my girlfriend also wound up being hospitalized for a month for her last round of cancer treatment. She had to have a blood transfusion, so for that first month, that's pretty much where my absence was working and spending time in the hospital with her. Then shortly after she was released from the hospital and we found out that she was in remission, we decided to go on a bit of a vacation that lasted about 3 weeks, maybe a month-ish if I'm being honest. So again, that's another month that was gone, but I feel like it was a well-deserved vacation, so I don't mind it. And now for the months after, alright, I got nothing. Honestly, after those 2 months away from YouTube, it did feel good to kind of just wake up early, not have to worry about covering the newest trailer drop, Twitter news, write a script, record my voice, edit, upload, and all that other stuff. Now, I'm not saying that any of that was even hard to do, and don't let any other YouTubers tell you that it is, but I did get a bit complacent in not doing it while I was absent those 2 months, that when I was actually able to start doing it again, I never pushed myself to continue covering content on the channel. And honestly and truly to all the viewers who are subbed and have been subbed this whole time, I do apologize for the absence, and it was extremely selfish of me if I'm being honest. I had avoided my Twitter, my Discord, my Instagram, my Facebook, just about every form of social media, just trying to distance myself from YouTube, not necessarily intentionally, but I just didn't feel the need to come back. So I am sorry to those I haven't replied to yet on any of those platforms, because I do know there are some messages I need to get to. But on the bright side now, I am happy to say that I am back and don't plan on leaving anytime soon. And in the event I do have to take off for a little bit of time from YouTube, again, I don't plan on it, but if I do, I will post a video updating y'all rather than just vanishing for months again. And again, I don't think I'll be vanishing for months ever again. So apologies, I am sorry that I was gone for so long, but I am here, I am back, and I'm not going anywhere. So now that I've explained a bit about where and why I've been gone, let's get into what all is coming to the channel. And first and foremost, it's a lot more game coverage. But I do want to start with a game that is never coming back, and that's Anthem. That is a game of broken promises that has no place on this channel, especially after the shit that went down with the Cataclysm update that I had to deal with. Plus some other shady shit within the community, but I'll touch on that at a later date. But now, let's talk about the games that I do plan to cover and the content to expect on this channel moving forward. So as of right now, there are going to be 3 games that will be a constant mainstay on Docky Style gaming. And those games are Warframe, of course, because I love that game, Mortal Kombat, and any NRS games going forward, and then Borderlands 3. I'll be uploading guides, gameplays, how-tos, builds, news, updates, and so much more on a weekly basis for those 3 games. Now, outside of those 3 games that are going to be the constants on my channel, I will also be uploading occasional news, info, and update videos on other games and future releases, mainly games like Cyberpunk, the new Avengers game, and some other games that I currently play on the side that I feel should get a bit more exposure. And I already have multiple videos ready to go, from Mortal Kombat's Combat League trolling, some Towers of Time gameplay, Borderlands 3 guides and breakdowns, and a slew of Warframe videos. And of course, if there are other games that you would like to see on the channel, leave those suggestions below in the comment section, because this is a variety game channel and I do plan on covering a variety of games. So that's pretty much what to expect from this channel going forward. But there's even more planned for my second channel. Now, outside of switching formats a bit so you get to actually see this handsome mug a bit more, mainly because I got a better camera now, instead of staring at a background gameplay screen constantly, my second channel will more or less be another outlet to discuss gaming news, topics, and some other controversies in the gaming community, a lot of it being EA currently, that don't really fit with this main channel's flow of guides, gameplay, and breakdowns. Also, the second channel is a platform that allows me to kind of branch out into some of my other interests as well, such as movies, comics, reviews, things I collect, and so much more, and is a place where I can keep keeping it real and don't have to filter or censor myself as much as I have to on this channel. Now, also, I know the second channel may not be for everybody, and it's not meant to, and I completely understand if it's not meant for you, but if you are interested in something a bit different, it might be worth subscribing to and checking out from time to time. Now, generally, I prefer to stream on YouTube, but starting tonight, I will be streaming on Twitch from here on out. With Twitch having tools to better improve my streams, I feel like it's currently the best route for me for when it comes to streaming moving forward. Now, also, I will be posting a streaming schedule in the community tab and on my Discord starting next week. With Borderlands 3 coming out this week, I'm going to be streaming that game a lot more than normal, so next week I'll post my Twitch stream schedule. Until then, just be sure to follow me on Twitch so you know when I start streaming. And yes, of course, I will be streaming the launch of Borderlands 3. So if you want to hop in or just catch the stream, be sure to follow me on Twitch because my streams are always open to the public. Whew, alright, we are now to the last part of this video. And it's actually something I wasn't even going to cover, but I was like, I don't really ever bring this up in my videos, so I was like, this will be the one and only time you ever have to hear me mention this. So along with new changes coming to the channel, there is also a change coming to my Patreon. Now, there aren't 5, 6, 7, or even more tiers asking for stupid amount of money like other YouTubers are asking for $25 to $100 per tier. I just have one tier and it's just $3 to become a Patreon, and it gets you 5 different perks instantly. So some of the perks to expect are a Patreon exclusive Discord role, Patreon exclusive access to monthly giveaways, access to our channel polls that allow you to choose games you'd like to see covered, and the type of content you like to see on the channel as well. You'll be featured at the end of every one of the videos as long as you are still a Patreon, and there will be Patreon exclusive videos, some that are extremely raw and uncensored and are uploaded the way I want them to be without the fear of YouTube's censorship. And this month's video is a video that was originally planned to be my first video back, and that would have been the last Anthem video I had planned for this channel. My bullshit experience playing the Anthem Cataclysm and what all happened, the Anthem community, the EA Game Changers, and some more. But I didn't want my first video back to be a bit of a controversial one, and I had already left a bunch of Anthem Discords, well, every Anthem Discord, removed people from Twitter, all because they was about to get that fire, and I knew they were about to be pissed. Nobody was safe. But instead, that video will be uploaded as this month's Patreon exclusive video. And lastly, there's also a 6th perk, but it is awaiting approval before I can announce it. So there's still a bunch of stuff planned for Patreon, and it's all for just $3. Now, if you want to donate, you can. If you don't have to. Again, you'll never hear me speak of this ever again on the channel. So now that that is all out of the way, and I think that I've got everything covered, I really don't have much more to say than that. So thanks again for all of you who stuck around in my absence. I'll definitely try to find a way to repay y'all, and for all my loyal subs who know me, y'all know I love my giveaways, so we'll leave that at that. As always, links to everything will be in the video description. My second channel, my Discord, my Twitter, my Patreon, Instagram, and everything else are down in the video description. So thanks for watching. Like always, I hope you enjoyed the video. I will catch you all on the next one. And now I've been waiting to say this for months. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the subs. Peace.